Reviewing your application. The next step in the application process is to review the basic info, attachments, and payment to make sure everything is complete. For basic info, make sure all the required fields have been completed and make updates and corrections as needed. When reviewing payment, make sure that if you're paying electronically, you've completed the ePay process, and if you're paying by mail, make sure the Check by Mail payment method box is selected. When reviewing attachments, make sure all mandatory attachments are attached, and make sure you've assigned attachment types for all files. In this example, you can see that the attachment type for the land use compatibility statement hasn't been assigned, which is why the attachment type is showing up as missing, and also why on the previous slide the land use compatibility statement was showing up as a missing required document. So if we go over to the test site, we can walk through the review process on that permit we just have been working on. So from here, we'll click on the Review tab, and we can see that under Submittal Forms Summary, the basic information is not complete. We can see that we're missing mandatory attachments and that we're missing the attachment type for at least one of our uploaded documents. So we'll start with basic information. You can see that there's an issue, so we'll go back to the Basic Info tab and we'll look for any missing required information. It doesn't look like we're missing required information except that we did start a second receiving water and didn't complete it. So that was unintentional. We'll delete that second receiving water point, and now it looks like the basic information is all there. We go back to the Review tab and we can see the screen check mark next to basic info, so we know that the basic information is ready for submittal. The next thing we want to check is payment. So we'll go over here to the Payment tab, and we'll see that I selected Check by Mail, but I did forget to click the Confirm Check by Mail payment method. So now that that's corrected, the next thing to look at are the attachments. It says we're missing the land use compatibility statement, which is a required document, and we have a file down here that we uploaded that's missing an attachment type. In this case, the reason that the land use compatibility statement is showing up as missing is because we didn't assign the attachment type. So if we go back to the Attachments tab, we expand the land use compatibility statement file. We select the file type from the drop-down menu, and then we save. And when we go back to the Review tab, we can see that all of our mandatory attachments are now attached and all of our uploaded attachments have been assigned file types. So our basic info is complete, our attachments are attached, we've completed our payment step, so our review is complete, and the next step is going to be submission.